10 strange traditions in Africa that are still practiced. You will be surprised of several African rituals. There are many unusual customs practiced throughout Africa, many of which are unknown to the rest of the world. Some of these old traditions have persisted for a very long time after civilization. You will be amazed by the traditions of these ethnic groups. So here are strange traditions in Africa. At number 1, the Maasai's spitting. The Maasai live in northern Tanzania and Kenya. They are a people that have faithfully upheld the principles of their culture and nature. Ever picture being met by someone who spits on you? Considering how easy you can become ill from simple saliva sprays during the past coronavirus pandemic, you really don't want to think about it. The Maasai, however, maintain their cool in this manner. The act of blessing and showing respect by spitting is considered. Tribal members exchange greetings by spitting on one another. Maasai warriors, young males, spit in the hand of an elder before offering his hand for handshake. That is a sign of respect. At number 2, the Mursi girls' lip plates in Ethiopia. Women in the majority of African tribes wore lip plates. With the exception of the Mursi tribe in Ethiopia, it seems to have disappeared over time. A Mursi girl's bottom lip is chopped when she turns 15 by her mother or an elderly woman. The injury is then supported for 3 months as it heals using large earthenware or wooden plates. It's a matter of personal preference if one gets their lips pierced, although many women from the Mursi tribe favor lip plates. And number 3, the bull jumping of the Hamar. Hamar is a pastoralist community in Ethiopia. This tribe is well known for its livestock wealth as well as its physically demanding initiation ceremony. A boy must go through this rite of passage before marrying for the sake of his personal dignity and the dignity of his family. Boys must go through a 3-day initiation process that includes bull jumping. You jump some of the bulls while naked. 15 castrated bulls are covered in manure to make the exercise more difficult. The initiate is then forced to run and jump over the bulls naked, and they must not fail. If he slips, he must correct himself. And number 4, the stealing of wives. The Wodabe tribe of Niger practices unsettling wife exchanging, which most people consider to be wife snatching. How do they manage it? Their parents arrange their first marriage while they are very young. These unions typically involve cousins from the same family. Then there are annual celebrations where the Wodabe males dress to impress, dance and try to find a new wife. If a man can take a wife without being discovered, he gains social standing. At number 5, the widowhood of the Igbos. In Igbo land, the widow's mourning for her murdered husband is regarded as a highly significant practice that the surviving spouse must uphold in honor of the deceased. In Igbo land, it is widely held that a woman's beauty is reserved solely for her spouse. As a result, she has her hair cut short to represent that she no longer needs to be beautiful, at least not while the grief is still present. The majority of widows do it freely because they see it as an outward expression of their grief. Because black is frequently associated with evil, the widow is expected to dress in black in order to be recognized as a widow and as someone with an evil omen. At number 6, Chewa's Festival of the Dead. The Chewa are a Bantu tribe from Malawi. When a tribal member dies, the members wash the body according to tradition. The body is then taken to a holy place for purification ceremony. To clean, the throat must be cut and water must be poured through the corpse. The water is passed through until it is clean. At number 7, get a beating in order to earn a wife. This traditional practice is well known among the Fulani tribe of Nigeria. The Fulani are a semi-nomadic pastoralist ethnic group. It is known as sharo and is performed prior to marriage. It entails older members of the community severely beating the groom. As a result, he gains esteem and approval and is able to obtain a woman. If the groom is unable to bear the pain of flogging, the wedding is called off, whilst the dowry payment is reversible. At number 8, the potency test among the Banyankole tribe in Uganda. Marriages are seen as an unimaginable burden for the bride's aunt by this small tribe in Uganda. The groom is required to be with the bride's aunt for a potency test. The aunt is also required to check the bride's virginity. At number 9, the healing dance of the sun. This is without doubt the most magical of Africa's tribal traditional activities. The San are an ethnic group found in Namibia, South Africa, Botswana, and Angola. They believe that dance has a holy power. The healing dance is performed by the community to cast out physical ailments as well as negative energies such as hatred and jealousy. Village elders lead the dancing around the fire where everyone congregates for the duration of the night. During the dance, they chant to summon superpowers. They can then cross the fire and enter the spirit realms. According to recent Kenyan ceremonies, the San community is not the only who performs such rites. And number 10, inheritance practices in Nigeria. Many people believe that the woman herself is property that can be passed down through generations, which is the basis for inheritance customs. A man's wife may pass to one of his brothers upon his death in some Nigerian traditions. However, ungrateful family members are now using it to gain access to the deceased man's money. This tradition is fading into history as more women become aware of it and reject it. So there you have it, some of the strange traditions in Africa that are still practiced. What are your thoughts on this? Let us know in the comment section. Thanks for watching African Edge.